Hello and welcome, I'm your Code Monkey, and it's that time of the year again, time for Black Friday, time for picking up any assets you've wanted at a nice deep discount. Unity sponsored this video to do a nice overview of the Black Friday sale on the asset store. There's over 500 assets on sale, including the usual top assets, as well as a bunch of new ones that came out this year. And the sale also has some really nice flash deals. These are 70% off, really nice discount. There's a bunch of them and they change every single day, so make sure you watch the sale page so you don't miss them. Unlike the previous flash deals, these don't have a limited discount, so they are 70% off for the entire day. And also, one more bonus thing on this sale, Unity gave me a special coupon CodeMonkeyBF22, which you can use to get an extra 10% off on orders over $100. It works on all of the assets on sale, including the flash deals, so that's a really nice bonus, so don't forget to use the coupon. So let's check out some of the highlights on sale. All of these assets are excellent, there's lots of tools and visuals. I'm sure at least some of these will be super useful for whatever project you're currently working on. Let's start off by looking at the first batch of flash deals. I think there are about 14 hours left by the time this video goes live. Starting off with an excellent Scintilla low poly pack, the Apocalypse pack. As you might know, I just recently officially announced my next Steam game, Total War Liberation. That game is all about a zombie post-apocalypse, so this asset is one of the main ones that I'm using. It's a massive pack with tons of characters, buildings, and lots of props. With the 70% flash deal, it becomes pretty cheap. Another great flash deal today is the Flat Kit. It's a really nice toon shader. I experimented with some toon shaders for my game. I tried out this one, although ended up choosing a different look. This is one of the best toon shaders on the store, so if you want to make your game stand out, definitely get it with the flash deal. Alternatively, another interesting one is Quibbly. I tried this one out a while ago and it does produce some great results. Also features tons of options and settings, so you can get it looking exactly as you want it. And another flash deal today is the World Building Bundle. This one is a massive bundle with tons of world building tools, including Gaia and many more. There are some extremely capable complex tools. For example, Gaia can help you make gorgeous worlds in hours instead of months. It really is a tool that I'd like to research in more detail, extremely powerful. And this bundle also includes a level building tool, a world streaming tool, cutscene fly-through, and some interactive soundscapes. So pretty much everything you need to build an awesome world for your games. On the store page you can also view all of the assets that will be live in future flash deals, so that means you don't have to wait until the very last day of the sale to pick something up. If it's on this list, then wait until that day to pick it up, but if it's not, you can pick it up right away. There are some really awesome ones that won't be getting a flash deal. For example, tomorrow you've got the RPG Essential Kit. This includes the award-winning RPG Builder asset, along with tons of visuals, weapons, armor, and characters. If you want to build an RPG with a game builder asset, then this one is without a doubt the best one. If instead you prefer a realistic fantasy style, then in 2 days you have this nice Infinity PBR pack. One great thing about these assets from Infinity PBR is they always include tons of blend shapes. So you have lots of sliders to change pretty much anything in all of these units. You can modify the face, body, remove armor, change the weapon, and so on. Then if you need textures, then over here is a really huge pack with 600 textures. Then in 4 days there's a really nice home designer pack. If you want to make a game like The Sims, then this seems pretty interesting. Then you've got some cute robots. In 7 days, a MMORPG game builder. If you like fighting games, then this Universal Fighting Engine looks really awesome. So as you can see, tons of flash deals coming up. They refresh every single day, so make sure you check out this entire page. It has 5 pages worth of flash deals all the way up until December. Outside of that, some of the assets that I covered in my asset review series are currently discounted. There is the A-Star Pathfinding Project. I've used this asset in pretty much all of my Steam games. It's insanely fast pathfinding, helping you to create games with thousands of units, all of them pathfinding around large worlds. It also has many map types, so you can have a nev mesh or a grid map, or just a simple point map if you want more control over where the player can move. You can check out my full review to see what it does and how it all works. Another one that I've also reviewed is Rayfire. It's an excellent destruction tool. The results really speak for themselves. It works in runtime and is also extremely performant. This is one of those things where you can use it to build an entire game around it, or you can just add that extra bit of polish to your game. Destroying everything really feels quite satisfying. Then the excellent Odin Inspector is also on sale. Most of you probably already have this one. If not, then this is a tool for helping you build tools. So depending on how you use it, it can be a massive multiplier on your own productivity. You can watch my full review to see a quick getting started guide and see just how easy it is to make your own tools. If you're making a 2D game, then I can highly recommend the all-in-one sprite shader. Super easy to add tons of effects to your game, also made a review on this one. And there's another one by the same developer, the all-in-one VFX toolkit. I haven't yet looked into this one, but it does look really excellent and it's actually pretty cheap. The last one that I also reviewed is Feel. This one is an excellent tool for helping you add polish to your games. Like I've said many times, polish is what separates good games from great games. If you want to find success, you need to make your game stand out, so definitely do spend some time polishing it. Feel is an excellent tool for helping you do exactly that. And speaking of polish, one thing you can do to polish your game is use a custom cursor. If you want to do that, then my own asset, the Mouse Cursor System Pro, is really easy to use. Although sadly it's actually not part of the main Black Friday sale. These sales are invite only, and since the asset hasn't sold much, it hasn't been invited to the sale. But there's actually another sale happening at the same time as this one, the 11/11 sale, and the asset is part of that sale. However, that one seems limited to only a handful of countries, so depending on which country you're from, it might or might not be at sale. Obviously I'm biased because it's my own asset, but I do think that it's great, and adding a custom cursor really adds a nice bit of extra polish. I will certainly be using it in my own game just before release. Now, some more interesting things on sale. You have Zebra liquids. If you want to simulate some liquids, then this looks excellent. Liquid simulation is one of those things that is extremely difficult to do in a nice performant manner, so picking up a tool like this one is definitely worth it. If all you want is some visuals, then there's tons of gorgeous stuff on sale. Lots of the Cinti assets are on sale. If you're a fan of their style, just like me, then definitely browse around. For some animations, here is a runner animation pack. Really quite a lot of insane animations, great if you're making some kind of parkour game. If you want a pack with tons of animations using tons of weapons, then this one is great. I picked this one up a few years ago and it's quite impressive how many animations it has. Here's one with some really powerful archer animations. This dev has some really impressive packs. For some sprite effects, here's a pack with tons of sword slashes, fire, water, and a bunch more. If you want it in 3D, there's a bunch of gorgeous looking ones like this one. One super easy way of drastically improving your game is changing the skybox, so having a great pack like this one definitely helps. Another way to instantly improve your game is using a proper UI pack instead of just some basic squares, so something like this one. If your game has tons of graphs, then a proper tool can be really useful. For example, here is Graph and Chart. This one helps you make line graphs, bar charts. You can make pie charts, interact with them, and so on. If you want to modify and manipulate your meshes, then look at Magnifiers. It can help you make some really strange results. This one would look perfect in pretty much any kind of cartoony game. Shapes is also another great one, also on sale. It's a great tool for helping you create all kinds of shapes and easily animate them. The results look really nice. If you're making mobile games, then there's also a bunch of assets that have some useful tools. For example, here is Easy Mobile Pro. It helps you add ads, in-app purchases, you can trigger notifications, game services, sharing, and a bunch more. Another asset that I'm also using in my own Steam game is volumetric lights. Just in case you don't know, volumetric lights are how you can add an actual shape to the light. If you just create a light in Unity, it will just illuminate the target area. It won't have a visible shaft. This tool helps you easily add that. You just attach the component, play with the settings, and that's it. Really nice, and it definitely helped my game trailer look quite a lot better. If you want to paint on top of your 3D objects, then look at Paint 3D. It does exactly what you expect. So this could be useful in a game where you want the player to paint their own objects, like for example, perhaps adding decals to a car. When making some gorgeous games, using baked lighting is usually the best approach, and one asset that I've seen recommended time and time again is Bakery. I haven't used it myself, but the results definitely look impressive. If you want maximum fidelity, then baked lighting is the way to go. If you want to make platformer games, then the Corgi engine is one of the best reviewed assets on the store. It's been around for ages and is constantly getting tons of awesome updates. Something else that I also used in the making of my game trailer is some music and sound effects. I just browsed my asset list and found that I had this really awesome pack. It has music and tons of sound effects. Really useful to have a giant pack just like this one. Alright, so those are just some of the highlights on sale. There's over 500 excellent assets on sale. Go ahead and browse the store. Chances are some things on your wish list are currently on sale. And don't forget, you can use the coupon code MonkeyBF22 to get an extra 10% off on orders above $100. And definitely make sure you browse the entire flash deals list. It will be refreshing every single day until the 4th of December. Alright, hope that's useful. Check out these videos to learn some more. Thanks to these awesome Patreon supporters for making these videos possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.